So welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I am Alex. I have found an excuse to play some more Subnautica today. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make sure the stream is up-dizzled. It should be up-dizzled for right now. Updated. Fantastique. So, we don't talk about this. This is my off-screen game. And you've seen I played almost as much in it off-screen as I played on-screen, and truthfully I think I'm further along here than I am on-screen, because yep, it's such a good ambiance game that sometimes you just want to play and listen to all the stuff going on. Ooh, I should have done a sound check. I'm assuming I sound okay. Womp womp. That should be fine. Holy fuck, Subnautica. Ah, yes. There we go. Please don't crash. So, played a little bit of EU4 earlier. Went pretty okay. I got the achievements I was setting out to get. Neither were that hard, and did I say EU4 or Hearts of Iron 4? I meant Hearts of Iron 4. It's a fun game. But particularly when streaming it, it can just seem to drag on and on and on with how slow-paced it can be if you're not at war. And a lot of the early game is not being at war and just setting things up right. Personally, when I play Hearts of Iron, I like listening to somebody stream or play or talk about something while I just kind of zone out and manage my country, which is great. Fun, highly recommended. You should listen to me, maybe. I don't know. But streaming me doing that.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Okay, what do I remember? I remember beacons. I remember needing more beacons because I was really lazy with that. Yeah. I need more beacons so I can actually find my way around in the Cyclops, because I'm a blind idiot when it comes to the Cyclops. God, this is...
Power restored. All primary systems online.
This is a fine base. In comparison to the base I'm running off-stream, it's a garbage base. Which I'm glad that I've learned enough to get to the point where I can be like, oh, I could have done that better and that better. This is really master volume? Alright, then I'll pick that up a little bit. Three, and then four. Fuck. I was supposed to cut number 4. Not, oh well. Let's cut. Plant all them seeds. So, right now, what we are wanting to do is go deeper. In order to go deeper, we need our power cells charged for the Cyclops. Huh. Wait, seriously? Seriously, I have the vehicle custom or upgrade console. Why haven't I built that? 3 titanium. That doesn't go in there. 3 titanium, a computer chip, and a copper wire. Oh, we got a copper. We need 2 of you for a copper wire. What do I need for a computer chip? 2 table coral, gold, and 2 more for the copper wire. I need 2 copper wire. Table coral. Do I have it? 1. I need another table coral. But this is not a terrible place to put a base. And my other game, I just put a base right on top of a heat vent because I realized that thermal power was a thing, but when I started this, I didn't know that thermal power was a thing. So we don't have any. Unfortunate. Sad. Table coral, please. Table coral. There we go. Great. Yeah. That's what I wanted. Thank you, game. Table coral. Table coral. I'm 99% sure I haven't missed anything. The Aurora. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff I've missed exploring. I should be focusing more on using our survey room to find stuff that I'm missing. I kind of want to build a second base down there using the heat vents in the inactive lava zone or even above that in order to make a closer charging station.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But I guess we'll see. I'm very tempted, believe you me, just to hop over to the new save and be like, hey, you didn't see any of this happen, but let's just go with it. But I'm gonna be a little more faithful than that. Please tell me vehicle upgrade console can go in here. God damn it. Oh, our hull is fine. You're right, I went a little crazy with it. Because I got sick and tired of this breaking. Cool. So, first thing we do is ship name Victory. Give that some color. Make it banging. That looks good. The name, I want to be in white. This color... Is this interior? Oh yeah, black. Stripe 1. There, stripe 2. White. Cool. Oh, now this is going to be really hard to distinguish from my other game. It's fine. We have terrible upgrades in here. This is fine. This is garbage. Let's get rid of this. Storage must be empty. Oh. I have stuff in storage? Food. Let's pull that out. I have no real interest in using that. Let's, wait a minute, I already have a storage locker for this. So we have 3 empty slots on this. What I would want to fill those empty slots. Now, we don't need depth module. We have that. Solar charger is useless underwater. Perimeter defense system is nice, but you can really just juke your way out of anything getting too close to you. Torpedo system is neat, I guess, but I haven't used it. Sonar. The sonar, I don't know how it works. I have it in my other game, but I still don't understand it. So, Seamoth Sonar. Seamoth Sonar is a Seamoth upgrade module that can assist the player navigate to, or efforts to navigate underwater. Can reveal caves below the surface, but how? Sonar can be activated with the left mouse button. Each sonar pings 1% of the... Let's see in-game what this looks like. Not super useful. Oh. Huh. Oh. Jesus Christ. Yes. Yes. Okay, I definitely want this. This makes things look much prettier. Ooh, why is my bitrate garbage? Okay, let's hope that sorts itself. So, this is definitely the thing I want. Polyaniline, we should be pretty good to make. Magnetite, however, I recall, we are not doing so hot on, right? Right. I was like, oh no, I don't remember where magnetite comes from. Now I do. Mushroom Zone. And it's like all over the place down there, so that should not be a problem to find at all. I pulled some of this out because I wanted to build something else. Can't for the life of me remember what that was. Lithium. And salt goes in food. Tools. Frankly, I don't need that. Miscellaneous. Drop this off, drop that off. Jesus Christ. Bad inventory management, Alex. Bad inventory management. Do I want more beacons? 1, 2, 3. And copper. 1, 2. Okay, apparently only 2 more. I'm so resource poor. Beacon. Beacon. Cool. So, got some beacons. We got old watermelons. No, we don't. Marble melons. Let's just put these power cells in here because I don't want to be carrying them around. These fish I don't really need. Let's go get some shit. I think what I really wanted... What I really wanted stuff for... Gimme. Mushroom. Make you red. Mushroom red. Yeah. Oh wow, we were that close to it on this one. Okay. Were we though? This may have previously been an access to the mushroom caves, but it seems that this has been patched out, so just gonna pick this up and go have to find another entrance nearby. Well. Thanks, devs. It's not actually that hard to find. In fact, here we are. So, goal of going down here is to get magnetite. Mushroom 1. I think there's like 4 entrances to the mushroom cave, 3 or 4. I don't have them memorized. I got like 2 of them memorized actually, but overall not memorized. So I've never gotten hurt or died from the crab snakes that live in here. It's not an invitation. It's just a statement that I've been lucky so far. Shale has gold. Honestly, I don't remember what all we need. I'm assuming we just need everything, judging by... Talk a big game about how you've never been hit by one, Alex. You wanna fuck off, maybe? Judging by our garbage resource management, I'm assuming that we need everything. Unpleasant surprise. That is just grade A karma. Yeah, I've never been hit by one of these before. Get hit by 2 within 30 seconds of each other. Now, the astute out there might be thinking, well, if you shut up for a minute and listened, it would be easier to tell when they were coming and to get the hell out of the way. And you are absolutely right. But that would be less interesting, I think. I have grown to love, absolutely love, heat vents. They are my favorite way to get power in this game. Solar power is really good for early game. Bioreactor I think is garbage because it requires active input. Same thing for the nuclear reactor. They're cool ideas, very cool ideas. Oh, missed that PDA.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data.
What one was that? Did I not have that proposed Degassi habitat? I've definitely been there. Weird, maybe not. Yeah, it's cool to have like high power things like the nuclear reactor and the bioreactor, but if you offer me, as a player, sources of power that I don't have to micromanage, I'm definitely going to take those, because so much of this game is already micromanage heavy. Which, you know, by design it probably should be. I don't see why I would not take an avenue to reduce that. Now, my one complaint about heat vents is that the fish are not smart, and the fish will often swim to their death in the heat vents repeatedly, and then spawn, and then die, and then spawn, and then die. The peepers fill a significant part of the heat vent that I started out by in my off-screen play, which never got bad enough to cause performance issues, but was definitely not desired. Now again, what I said I was coming down here for was magnetite. I don't remember how good or not good we are on everything else, but I figured while I'm here I might as well get other stuff. I heard it nearby. God, they do such little damage. I'm assuming that's because I have the reinforced diving suit. Yeah. Fucking awesome, awesome item. Reinforced diving suit lets you deal with higher temperatures without taking damage. It lets you make out with snake crabs a lot and not die. It's pretty choice. Never gotten hit until this time, and now I've just gotten hit over and over and over. I want to say like, oh, maybe they patched in better AI, but I think the case is that I'm actually just less afraid of them now, so I'm not as paranoid. I'm not really all that scared of anything in this game except for warpers. Because warpers have the ability to, on a certain level, take away player autonomy. And that's always one of the scariest things you can put into a game, is an enemy or a mechanic that removes control from the player. Warpers do that by warping you or teleporting you out of Seamoth, or whatever you happen to be in. And that is a jarring and horrifying thing to happen. It's a very cool mechanic, but that's why they are my least favorite thing. I think they're incredibly cool, and aesthetically they're my favorite, but mechanically they are monstrous things. Oh, you remember last time how I got the Cyclops down to the 500 meters deep Degassi base, and I'm like, oh, I'm so lost, this isn't the way down, I'm so stupid. Anyone who knows the layout knows that there's a way to where I wanted to go right there. Right there, and I did not know at the time. I've been taking a lot of unnecessary Cyclops trips. I think every time I get in the Cyclops in this series is just a mistake. Like, I navigate poorly, I get lost. So that's why I've made peace with the fact that I'm gonna need beacons to get anywhere I want to go, because my sense of direction is terrible in that thing. Seamoth, it just feels like a bigger body, but the Cyclops feels like, oh, I don't know, trying to lead a mule. Trying to lead something very stubborn and reluctant to follow. Actually, I think we were just over here, were we not? Alright, listen, I know this is stupid. Is this an egg? Oh, it sure is. Alright, well, I'm never gonna do this again. Never, because that was horrifying, so I'm just gonna take that egg. Hello! You weren't in there before. Where did you come from? That, or it was coiled up right behind me, but I kinda doubt that. Okay. I think we've got this part of the mushroom cave down. No problem. How's our inventory looking? I have about a third left. That egg is huge! Okay, I might actually drop that egg. I'm not actually a snake person IRL. I think they're kind of cool, evolutionarily. They're interesting, like... academically interesting, but... they are... I don't like things with no legs, and I don't like things with too many legs. It freaks me the hell out. Huh? Hello. Goodbye. Hello. I just want that magnetite. That magnetite, right? Oh no, let's go shale. Alright, fine. Fine, I'll be back. I'll be back. There we go. Anyone gonna scream and wiggle at me? Nope, no screaming wigglers. Magnetite. Shale. Gold. Actually think... no, we were pretty low on gold. Gold's pretty common, actually.
Welcome
Weirdly
aboard,
enough,
Captain.
gold is incredibly not common on our planet, but here it seems to just be all over the place. This planet must have had a very interesting geologic history to make it have so much gold. And so little silver by comparison. Oh, Seamoth, my man, I am sorry. There we go. Anything else nearby? No. Nope. Yes. Okay, grab that. And grab that. Now I realize our air supply means that I can stay out of the Seamoth way longer than I actually am. But, Seamoth is faster and less tasty than I am. And honestly, that is about the extent of my reasoning for staying in the Seamoth all the time. Magnetite. Two more, let's drop that. We're doing fine on water. If we were further away from our base, I'd start to be getting worried, but... I should know my way around here well enough to get home in time. But, should is the operative word there. Don't know if I actually do or not. It would be quite cool if the maps were slightly more randomized than they are currently. But I don't think that's reasonable. I don't know if it's good or bad to have the same layout time and time again. It's kind of cool. It feels familiar. It feels like, you know, the sensation of learning something new for the first time and being pretty bad at it. But the more you practice at it, the better you get, and how cool that feels and how rewarding that feels. That's a lot of what I've gotten out of exploring and trying to mentally map out the different biomes here. That's everything, right? Yep, we are full. I mean, we have 2 more slots. I'm gonna stop carrying around infected food. Okay, don't be a dick. I hope this has water. If this has water, we can stay down here longer. I needed the health anyway. It's fine. Take that. Anything in here? Nah. Now, I could be marking with the beacons additional entrances and exits to this biome. And in all honesty, that would probably be a useful, effective, and intelligent use of them. But I don't know. I feel like I know it well enough at this point that I don't necessarily need it. That is a statement wrapped in all kinds of hubris. Truth be told, I may not. And in fact, I probably don't. Seamoths, if you could stop hitting the Seamoth on everything, that would be sweet. Why are you so glowy? Oh. I'm kind of sad that the special music for this zone doesn't play more. I really like that. But I guess it's like a one-time deal, like the first time you go into a zone or a different biome, it'll play its music just to set the mood. And I understand it would probably get irritating if it did it too much, but I don't know. No, I guess I don't want to drop any of this, so let's get the FPS. Where am I? Degassi base is not underneath me. If I were over the Degassi base, there'd be an entrance right above me. And there might yet be one over here. I don't think so, though. Right? Nope, I'm wrong. Here's an exit. Oh, it's this one. Bump. Blump. Do I recognize this one? Yeah, I do. Mushroom 2. Have we? No. I was about to ask, have we thoroughly searched this area? That seems to suggest that we haven't. Let's equip this. Stab me some food. And take a closer look. Now, I know that I have not done the best job on looking through or at Rex so far. Hold on, isn't this our good friend that was our first one? No, this was not our first foray. Your entrance is over here. You have motion sickness, I'm so sorry. That's a scanner room part, I think. Oh, come on, there's a way into you. Where is it? Where's the door? No, not there. No, this is the first one we went into. This is definitely the first one we went into. I did... Okay, I'm like, no way did I forget that PDA. Not with the, Oh, all of this respawn! Because of the update. Oh, wow, this is gonna be confusing. Yeah, this is gonna be mildly confusing. So, we're good on prawn suit, right? Yeah, we have prawn suits. So unless it's a drill arm, which I know isn't here, I don't need or want it. So why am I here? Great question. Prawn arm? Nope. Just in case I missed any data. I don't think that I did, but I may have. Let's see, lights off, light on, light off, light on. Doesn't look like any data in here. What's the point of this room? The point of this room is to offer you propulsion cannon stuff. Looks like and I didn't see this one before.
Integrating new PDA data.
Not a complete waste of time then. Oh, and the PDAs now, they have voice logs. They have voice logs.
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a self-scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation. The only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.
You will, dude. And yeah, that's an example of some of the awesome new voice acting. I think I'm gonna listen to all of them because we didn't listen to them before, and I sped read through most of them before, so...
Life pod systems online. Passenger 7, emissary
yeah, this dude.
Yohi Kassar
This dude's
has
weird.
boarded the life pod. Life pod launch sequence initiated.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
Life pod detached from the
Welcome
Rara.
aboard,
Okay.
Captain.
Entering planetary atmosphere. External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the
So much
path in life, truth, and love, for mine is the power. I am the one, on and off and on again.
Exterior hull damage sustained. Life support systems failed. Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
So, I mean, as weird as that one was, I actually do think this is really interesting. I'm really curious about the writing. So, like, emissary Joki Kassar. So he's an emissary, which seems to suggest some sort of religion. And the words that he's using are different combinations or different references to religious epitaphs and things that we say now, like, give me this day my daily blank as I would give to those who seek blank from me. Like, this is referential, this is referential. It's all very referential. It's cool. This is really good fictional writing because it raises more questions than it answers, but at the still time it conveys information. And that's what you really want to do if you're gonna want to write well, is make your audience have more questions so that they'll keep reading and keep playing. So weird, but really good.
Ozzy's log. It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
That voice acting was surprisingly good. I mean, not that they're bad, just a lot of them feel very read. 1, 2, 3, very scripted, anyway. That one was surprisingly emotive. He says with no he says with no emotion or sympathy in his voice, right? But it's good. I like that guy. I like Ozzy because he has a name. It's not medical officer or emissary. It's just, a lot of these are crew logs or second officer or whatever, but Ozzy. Ozzy doesn't get a title. I think he's supposed to be like the ship's cook or something like that, which is kind of silly that they even have a ship's cook, but point being, that's a cool character. And I appreciate that in writing them they tried to give them character, and I think it came across fairly well. But the voice acting really takes it to another level. Officer Keen? Okay, cool.
Keen, this is Aurora. Come in. This is Keen. Light pod detached to a cave planet 4 in 30 seconds.
The computer has identified a landmass at the attached coordinates. I want you to regroup the crew there.
Understood, but
They are your responsibility now. Don't let them down.
Captain, you need to evacuate.
Negative. You'll need the ship in one piece if you're going to contact HQ on the long range. I'm attempting a controlled descent.
Captain!
That's cool. You know, low trophy, captain goes down with their ship, second in command. But like, this is interesting. And it conveys so much more emotional content than just the words on the page here, right?
Flotation devices failed.
We're flooding. Evacuate.
Wait. I can reconfigure the O2 system to act as a bilge pump.
I need salt. I need salt. Oh, thank God.
It's working.
Okay, good news. We're alive and we've stopped sinking.
Bad?
The oxygen's going to run out in 30 minutes and we're 500 meters down.
What do we do?
We'll have to use the remaining juice to send a distress call and build whatever gear we can. Then we find a way to the surface.
Spoiler, it didn't work out. I don't know. This one, like, showing that you're not the only creative person on the crew, that other people have made attempts to survive. It's kind of sad that you're the only one. And I know for the setting of Subnautica, this feeling of isolation is really, really important, right? But I kind of wish you got to know these other characters a little better, even if it was just through further logs. I mean, not all of them, but some of them. And this is when you start losing the cool characterization, just naming them Unidentified Crew 1 and 2.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
There's a sea glide that's like 5 feet away from that pod, so presumably it didn't go well, which is good storytelling, I guess. I mean, it's storytelling. That's it's a small detail, but it's a good one. We need 2 table coral. Hallelujah, I don't have to look for that anymore. I probably will in the future. We need 2 table coral gold and 2 copper. So copper enough to... Oh my god, we don't have enough copper. What did I do to this poor... This poor base has nothing in it. I know it's all from building the, building the Cyclops, but this is a little painful. Did I not build the HUD upgrade for this? Alex! Nope, sure didn't. Okay, well, the scanner room without the HUD upgrade is pretty much worthless. The HUD upgrade lets you actually see on your HUD where the scanner room is finding stuff, which actually makes it worthwhile. Lacking that, you can fly like a camera drone over to it, and that'll give you... There we go, there's a copper. So we need at least 2 copper to get that first computer chip, and I'm already wanting a second, so I need at least 4 copper. TLDR is that we're going to stay out there for a while. We're out of salt, which I need for other things. Let's load up. Number 4.
To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I've retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
Yeah, the decoys sound cool, but again, I don't really see the appeal of a lot of the torpedoes.
Ma'am, I need you to stay calm. We're not in
Meow.
immediate danger.
Where are the rescue teams?
The Aurora didn't make it.
So, where are the rescue teams?
They're dead, ma'am. We have rendezvous coordinates, but the routes are radiated.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm head of human resources, ma'am. This is not my expertise. But the PDA says if we can find some lead, we can make radiation suits.
Out there! I am not setting foot outside this life pod without the proper protection.
Don't worry. I'll go.
The voice acting quality of that one, but pretty funny.
What are you doing?
You were gone so long. I thought you'd drowned.
Put the flare down!
I was going to try and attract someone's attention.
That's not a distress flare! Stop waving it around like that. You'll catch the fuel line.
Ah. Well, see, I was talking earlier about how much better it would be if they followed up with the characters, and yeah, there you go. They followed up. And you learn to like that character even less. Oh, wow. We're out here, huh?
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keane, 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class Predator before we could
Get out
reach
the way.
the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen. Out.
Ship has some pretty incompetent leadership. Yeah. And yeah, I think once I get back to base, this will probably mark the end of this episode. Yeah, and I know, I hear you. We didn't get much done. I do not disagree, but them's the breaks, my dude. Them's the breaks. If I could have found more copper more quickly, I would have. What do we got? 3 more. Really, I'm just picking up anything and everything because I suspect that we need just about anything and everything. And in retrospect, every time that I've gone out and come back and gone out and come back, I should have been coming back with a full inventory every single time, rather than just whatever. I wasn't being cognizant enough of, whatever. Wasn't paying enough attention to resource collecting. But
Welcome aboard, Captain.
we're fixing that now. So, computer chips, we need 2 copper wires. So copper wire number 1, excellent copper wire number 2, computer chip number 1. I don't think we can make number 2 here probably because we need table coral samples. I saw a table coral on the way in. I'm like, thank God we don't need that anymore. Ah, Alex. Done messed up, boy. Done messed up. Well, have that efficiency upgrade. And until next time, YouTube. See ya.